This proposed Commission of Inquiry is yet another investigation into a very dark era of abuse of children in Ireland. An investigation into destroyed lives, both mothers and their babies. And of course an investigation into lives cut short. Some of those, some have spent just a very short time on this earth. There are many aspects to this, and there are two that I want to focus on. And provision is made in the terms of reference before us in relation to both of those. The first one, Minister, is in relation to county homes, and I'm glad to see provision in relation to county homes is included. And the terms of reference talk about the fact that in some county homes, mother and baby services seem to have been a considerable focus of the operation. But I also want to draw to your attention some of the other county homes where they were never designated as mother and baby homes, but acted as such. Roscommon County Home is one of those. And just to give you an idea of the figures involved, on the 31st of March 1941, Roscommon County Home had 18 unmarried mothers, which would be proportionate on a population basis to the other much larger homes across the state. These homes were obliged to admit anyone who otherwise would be homeless. And because of the stigma attached to unmarried mothers, that many of their parents committed them to the county home. I understand that in 1962 there were about a dozen young women residing in Roscommon County Home. They worked unpaid in the laundry and in the kitchen, and their children, if they were of school age, attended the local primary schools. While all of the children in that particular home left in the early 1960s, their mothers remained as virtual prisoners, rarely leaving those premises because they had become institutionalised. The regime in that home, like every other home across the country, was harsh. And in one particular story that's told locally, a young woman who pleaded desperately with the caretaker of the county home to let her out. And after he did accede to her request, and he did let her out at night, he lost his job. And I think it's important that we publicly acknowledge that these homes did act effectively as mother and baby homes. And while they may not have that formal designation, they did provide similar services that were provided in the other official mother and baby homes. And I think that it's important that that is publicly acknowledged, and sadly acknowledge the fact that some of those mothers and some of those babies never actually left those homes throughout their lives, whether it be long or short after their admission to them. And I would like, Minister, that that is included in the consideration by this particular committee.